So Atari recently announced the Atari 2600 Plus, which is exciting since it also plays Atari 7800 cartridges, making it the first ever HD Atari 7800 to be mass-produced. Even Hyperkin never did one, though they did have the Retron 77, which only played Atari 2600 cartridges, which is why I didn't get that one, also because it couldn't play Melody or ARM-based homebrews. The Atari 2600 Plus was also confirmed to use emulation, and also most likely will not play Melody or ARM-based homebrews, since it wasn't designed with homebrews in mind. But I'll still pick it up, since it actually plays Atari 7800 games. The problem with real hardware is that the parts needed for it have not been produced for decades, and to get them back in production would be too costly, and it would cost a lot more than $130. It's going to come with 10 games in one cartridge, and sold separately are 4-in-1 paddle games with paddles, Berserk Enhanced, and Mr. Run and Jump. If successful, it would be nice for even more new Atari games to come out to their site. I would love to see a Pac-Man Enhanced, especially since all the Pac-Man games got pulled from Atari Age, but of course Atari would need licensing from Namco. Tempest Enhanced would also be very welcome, like a better and much more playable version of the original prototype from back in the day, and no licensing would be needed for that one. They should also publish John Champeau's Lunar Lander, so it can finally see the light of day. It's too bad the majority of his homebrews are ARM-based, and probably won't ever play on an emulation box. I'm sure at least most Atari 7800 homebrews will play on it, since they don't use such additional technology. Pokey enhanced games should work, since Ball Blazer is compatible. Maybe they can do another version called the Atari 7800 Plus, which would be the same thing but looks like an Atari 7800. Don't know if they'll do an Atari 5200 Plus, since that system was a flop back in the day, and if they did, it would have to be considerably smaller, and the controllers would have to be much more comfortable to use. The Atari 2600 Plus will be shipping this November, and I'll be looking forward to picking it up for the holidays.